Hey guys, how's it going? Will here. So today we'll be switching up a little bit. We'll still be talking about some money items, but today we'll just focus more on cars. So cars or motorcycles, whether we hate them or we love them, we still need them for our daily usage. Whether to go to work or go get some groceries, we still have to drive and take our car out for a spin once in a while. So as a car owner, you should know that changing cars is one of the things that you have to do as you continue using the car throughout your life. So a car on average usually can last anywhere between 8 to 15 years depending on the condition of the car, how you take care of it. In this video, we'll talk about cars resale value and how to squeeze out a little bit more out of the buyer or the used car agent or something like that when you want to sell your car or trade in your car for a newer one. So in theory, when you buy a car, the moment you drive out from the showroom, there goes 20 to 30% of the value. So to put it in simple terms, let's say you buy a 100,000 ringgit car. The moment you drive out from the showroom, it is already around 70 to 80,000. That is the value of it. Doesn't matter if you drive it for 1 hour or half a day or 1 day, that depreciation is going to take place. So that is for the first year of your car's value. Subsequent years or the years after that, your car will still depreciate between 10 to 15% of their value every single year. So it's not as extreme as the day you buy your car, but it's still going to go down at a more predictable and a more stable rate. The cars with the best resale value is typically those Japanese imported cars or those Japanese branded cars such as Toyota, Honda, even Proton and Pro Duo is also not so bad. It is definitely not as good as Honda or Toyota. It still has a good resale value compared to Continental cars. Continental cars are those imported cars that come from Europe, such as BMW, Merc, Audi. These are Continental cars. Continental cars loses their resale value much faster than Japanese cars and local cars. So these are few things that you should not do to your car if you want to get the best possible resale value. The first one would be to paint your car in a rare or custom color. This is definitely goes without saying the worst possible thing to do to your car. Not everyone shares the same taste as you. Not everyone likes purple, not everyone likes pink. Neutral colored cars like black or silver or white are the best colors, as most of the buyers tend to look for this kind of colors. Even red is considered acceptable, or dark blue. Dark blue is also acceptable. But to go for custom colors like the one I mentioned, or even worse, chrome color like chrome pink, chrome green. I've seen a few of them on the road. Not everybody likes that kind of paint, and because of that, it will detract the resale value of your car. The second one would be having multiple owners. So I understand that technically when you buy a car, it's registered under one person's name. So what I meant by multiple owners is that one car is being shared by multiple drivers. Why is this bad? Because different person has different driving style. Let's say you have a brother over there who likes to drive fast. He's a speed demon. He drives like 150, 160 km per hour on the highway. And you have, let's say, your older parent, like your older father, who cannot see very well. So he tends to drive slower, but also tend to slam on the brake harder than us, like the younger drivers. So these things can hurt your car because they are causing wear and tear. So if you do not know what wear and tear is basically the natural damage caused by the usage of the vehicle. Like stepping on the brake puts a little bit of stress on your brake pad. So if you do not know how the other person is driving, if they slam the brake so hard so many times in one day, the brake pad can only last for a very short amount of time. So if you do not know that your brake pad is really damaged, the next time you drive, you feel like, why is my brake not responsive? Why can't you brake the car early or faster than expected? So these are the things, if you do not check, will also at the end of the day when you want to sell your car, it will lower the resale value of your car as well. The third one would be to not fix any major damages to your car. Yeah, sometimes we get a few fender benders, like a bumper K-make, or let's say there's a dent on the door. So these are things that are very obvious when a buyer wants to buy your car. Obviously, when they look at the car like that, with all the major damages, sometimes they won't even give you an offer. They will just say, I'm sorry, I think your car has been in a very bad accident. I will choose not to buy your car. It's even worse than that. You cannot even sell your car. So before you sell your car, go and fix those damages first. Yes, it has to come out from someone's pocket, sometimes even your own pocket, right? But fixing it can allow someone to actually make an offer for your car rather than just walking away. Also, sometimes there will be someone who will offer you deduct some of the money from the resale value just so that they can fix the damages that you are too lazy to fix. So if let's say you do not fix your car and the buyer said, okay, I'll just deduct 3,000 ringgit from the resale value, but at the end of the day, if you go survey around, if you go do your own homework and you fix it on your own, probably you just only require like 800 or 1,000. So that is extra 2,000 you just blindly given to the new buyer or the used car agent, just like that, for your own laziness and for your own convenience. The fourth one is to not service your car in an authorized workshop. So car nowadays, when you buy, it comes with a warranty. Warranty definitely only covers if you service your car in the reputable or authorized workshop. So if you buy a Proton, you should send to a Proton authorized workshop. Perodua, Honda, Toyota to Toyota. If you choose to save a bit of money, which I believe is not worth it, like you buy a new car but you send it to a outside workshop that your car manufacturer doesn't authorize, are you going to blame the car manufacturer if let's say they do not want to honor the warranty? Yeah, I know that sometimes you want to save a few bucks, but having a peace of mind and knowing that your car is serviced by the right person, by the right workshop, can save you a lot of trouble down the line. The extra few ringgit that you spend on it for your peace of mind is going to worth it in the long run. Plus, if you service it correctly at the right workshop, you have the record at the booklet, the maintenance booklet. When the new buyer inspects the service record, the new buyer is also more comfortable buying that car from you because they see like, oh, okay, so you got a Honda, so you are actually going to all the Honda authorized workshop and service it accordingly. So that it can also add to the resale value of your car. And also, talking about service, you should service your car on time or on mileage. So the standard service period for most cars nowadays is 10,000 kilometers or every 6 months. And last but certainly not least, do not modify your car, especially modifying the engine compartment. So modifying your car is technically like tampering with your car already. So if your car is still under warranty and you tamper with the car because you want to modify the engine to give more performance, that is something that will void your warranty and cause your car to be unsafe if, let's say, it's not being done by the right person. And this also applies to other parts of the car. Let's say you want to add a spoiler, you want to add a skirting, or let's say you want to add some subwoofer or stereo system into your car. Yes, those things can still be considered as minor modifications. Like I mentioned earlier, not everyone has the same taste as you. Not everyone likes to blast loud music in the car. So sometimes when you do these things, you must consider the next owner, whether they want this item in their car or not. Otherwise, you still have to fork out extra cost to remove all these items. And two other things to note is your car's age and your mileage can also determine the resale value of your car. Car's age and mileage is definitely something that is hard to control, because let's say you're in a family where you only have one car and you as the main driver, you have to drive everybody around, drive your, let's say, your partner or your spouse to office, and then your children to school or kindergarten. So there are extra mileage that you have to factor in when you're driving the car. And not everyone in this economic situation can afford a new car. So some of them are still driving a 10-year-old car, a 12-year-old car. So it doesn't matter sometimes whether the car is very old or has a lot of mileage. As long as you take good care of the other things that I've just mentioned, you will still get a decent resale value of your car. But on the side note, cars that are older than 10 years typically will have a little bit of problem with getting the right insurance to insure it, or because the insurance technically don't want you to be driving such an old car because it's considered as a high risk, right? Do be careful when you're driving such an old car with high mileage. So that's about it. Just a few tips for you to get extra bit of bang for your buck the next time you sell your car or trade in your car. Hope it is beneficial to you, and share it to your friends and family who are looking to buy their first car or trade or changing a new car. And if you like this video, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell as well for more weekly content. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.